Welcome to another episode of Inspired by Sri Sathya Sai, a podcast series of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council. And today we have with us Uncle Soobrie Naidoo, who is the chair for Zone 9 countries of the Global Council. Welcome, Uncle Soobrie. As we all know, that the only continent that Swami has traveled to outside of India is Africa. So we are indeed very, very fortunate to have you here. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey within the Global Council?
Okay, I've come to know about Baba in 1975, and with some good miracles that happened in my family, which inspired me and instilled immense faith in me in Sathya Sai Baba. And then my journey began as an active worker, got very involved actively in the center, and then became chairman in the Sai Center for many years. With Swami's grace, became regional president, overlooking 14 Sai centers. And thereafter, I became the national service coordinator, which is my passion. I love Seva, and through Seva, tremendous amount of transformation has taken place within myself, I feel and experience Swami more stronger in me than anything else, because he is the doer and I'm just a humble servant of Swami. And then became spiritual coordinator national for the country, deputy president, national council president, and not expecting to have this role and responsibilities as a zone chair, which I'm really enjoying because Swami has given me great opportunities in the roles and responsibilities that can help me in my personal individual transformation. And that is what my focus is on, is to feel and experience Swami inside me.
As you have mentioned, you've held a number of positions, and with each position, the focus has been on self-transformation and community service. Can you please share some of the initiatives and community service projects which are being undertaken in the Zone 9 countries?
I think firstly I must mention that we are very blessed in our zone because there's plenty opportunities to serve. All right, and we are very actively involved in going to old age homes where children brought up the parents, educated them, and did everything for them. And today the parents are being put in an old age home, and when you go and listen to their stories, it is heartbreaking, and we going with the power of love and sharing this with them, they really appreciate our visits to them. And then you got children's home that I've been actively involved for many years. And I'll just share this example with you. I was doing human values with children in a children's home. And 25 years later, I go to a shopping area, and one of the boys, that's a colored child too, and said, "Sai Ram, Uncle Soobrie, how you?" And asked him who you are. And he told me, "No, my name is Adi, and I'm from the children's home. You taught us human values." He's a Christian. And he says, "The values that you taught me, now I'm married, I've got 2 children, and I'm sharing the same values with my children." And this is the impact that by going out and serving that you make on individuals unknowingly, And then we do we are the leading in our zone. We lead in blood donations. Just for the last 6 months, we did 10,150 pints of blood. And if you have to times that by 3, 1 pint is saving 3 lives. That can tell you the impact on the seva on blood donation. And then we did 50 cataract operations. One of the devotees, 83-year-old man, spoke to me, And he says, Uncle Soobrie, man, I got a cataract operation. I need cataract, but I cannot afford to do this. I said, why you are worried? You got Swami there. He will do it for you. And our medical team did a free cataract operation. When he come out, the love and the appreciation he showed to the organization. He said, Uncle Soobrie, you won't know at my age of 83 to get my eyesight back, what a power, what it does to me. I will never ever leave Swami, and my faith has grown even more stronger in him. So these are the kind of impacts you're making on individuals when you serve with unconditional divine love.
With the recent natural disasters in South Africa, can you please share some of the good work that our members have undertaken there?
Yeah, we had a massive tornado that wiped out many homes in Durban, South Africa. And our devotees got actively involved from the time it happened. And we started cooking hot meals, over 2,000 meals every day for 8 days continuously, preparing hot meals for them. And now it is severe winter in our country, gave them blankets and sheets and grocery hampers for them. But the biggest server we're doing is we are renovating 12 houses. The houses are flattened. The roof tiles are all gone. There's no ceilings at the houses. All the window panes are broken. And we are renovating homes, 12 houses. We've done 2 already. And the house that we went and did, when we went to this house, they got a Baba's photograph there, and it's a Sai devotee. The house is not insured. And we decided we're taking on this house. And these people were poor people, and the house wasn't in a good condition. That is why Swami says nothing happens for the bad. Whatever happens, it's for the good. And these people were so impressed that now they got a house with a new roof, new ceiling, fully painted, houses furnished with all the furnitures, and all the electrical equipment is all supplied to them. So they got a brand new home, which they would never ever afford to do. And that's the impact through the disaster our devotees did to these people. And they really appreciate it. They say they don't know how much to thank us for what they've done. They never expected to get a home like this. So we've done the every home we did, they really appreciated the work that devotees are doing. So we've got a very dedicated team of loving Sevadals that whenever Seva is there, they always on the spot to do it. And as you'll all know, that Baba has made it very clear that selfless service is the easiest, safest, and surest way of attaining liberation.
Love the way how you spoke about the selfless service which has been done by the members of our organization. What impact has community service had on the lives of our members and on their journey of self-transformation?
The first thing that made the impact on the devotees is to see the zone chair on the ground with them. That made a very big impact, and all of them say, Uncle Soobrie, we really love you and admire you because of you're a man that's on the ground and here for the devotees and for the community at large. So that motivates and inspires them. But the devotees' experience are through selfless service, it's helping them to be tolerant, patience, understanding, forbearance, and they really look forward to serve. And they, by using the love all, serve all principle, it's really making a big impact on them because of the love that they are showing to the people. That's what's coming back to them in return. So we got a team of motivated Sevadals that look forward to Seva. Even if there's nothing, they keep calling and asking, what's happening now? What can we do? And that's the impact we made on our people. So on that side, I must say we are really blessed that Swami sent the right people to do the right work for us. And what is important in activities like that. You don't go and give a plumber to do electrical work, you're going to get a mess up. Give the right person the right job and you get the desired results.
How do you incorporate the teachings of Swami into the activities and programs within your zone?
Swami has made it very, very clear to one and all of us. Love all, serve all, help ever, hate never. If you only apply those teachings in the activities that you do, then you are going to really motivate and inspire the devotees and the recipients when you apply Swami's love all, serve all principle.
What has been the role of the Sri Sathya Sai centers in Zone 9 in spreading Swami's mission, including all the community service projects?
Yeah, so South Africa is one of the countries that has got the highest unemployment rate. And people are really, really suffering, People got no food to eat. They got no clothing to wear. So our Sai centers and our regions are very, very actively involved in preparing hot meals for the community on a regular basis. We cook like about 10,000 meals at a time, and we go on a Friday and prepare all the ingredients, soak whatever we're doing, prepare it, and we start 2 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Friday is a preparation, and Saturday morning we start at 2 o'clock. And what an experience to see over 40 fires burning, and all the servitors are actively cooking, and 10,000 people benefiting on it. So we do lots of hot meals throughout. Most of the centers are actively involved in that. And I think nearly every center is actively involved in giving grocery hampers to poor and needy families on a monthly basis. And people really appreciate that, So that is one of the high forms of seva that we're doing, is cooking hot meals for people. And then in the Sri Sathya Sai schools, we do all the maintenance work. We put a borehole now. The school is fully solar controlled, where we cut down on electricity, cut down on water, and our devotees are actually actively involved in doing seva in the Satya Sai schools. We even adopted a rural village where we renovated all the classrooms, put new blackboards, put new roofing. We put a borehole there, and supplying water over 1 kilometer to different homes and to the school children. We supplied them with all the stationery. We put a computer room with 15 laptops and teaching the children computer work, which they will not afford to get in a rural area. So there's a massive, very, very good seva opportunities we have, and our devotees are doing extremely well in executing those duties.
Can you also please share a personal story or, experience that illustrates the spiritual impact of Swami's teachings?
So there's many, many experiences, but I'll just share just two experiences. I went to an old age home, and there was a gentleman there that is crippled. His name is Albert Polo, and bedridden, but every Sundays they take him off the bed and they put him on a chair just to visitors. And I used to go every Sunday and see this gentleman. And I was so impressed with him that he knew the Bible inside out. He's a Christian, knew the Bible inside out. And whenever I went, we had a spiritual conversation. I used to use Sai's teachings to him without mentioning Baba's name. And this happened for a couple of weeks. He'll take out the moment he sees me, Mr. Naidoo, how are you, Mr. Naidoo? Sit, take out the Bible, and then we start, and I ask questions on Swami's teachings, and it went on. So the one Sunday I go to see him, And he come and sat and he said, right, let's start. I said, where's the Bible? He says, Mr. Naidoo, I don't need the Bible because you are the Bible. Everything that you quoted is right there, what Jesus said in the Bible. So that is the impact that Bhagavan's teachings are making on people like that, being from a different religious group and to admire Sai's teachings. And I never even, he knows I'm a Sai Baba devotee, never mentioned Baba. And I think that is where we come in as devotees. We don't have to mention his name, but by how we conduct ourselves and how we speak to people, that will make them see that our God is a powerful one. Okay, and another experience I'll share with you is I went and saw a lady, an elderly lady, and this is an African lady, a South African lady, and asked her, how are you? How are you doing? What can I get you? And then she says, son, I'm here for many, many years. I never ate a lollipop. And I'd love you to get me a lollipop. That like taken me aback. Just a lollipop sweet which a lady is feeling for and nobody to give her. I went and bought a pack of 10. And when I gave it to her, she says, this is my world. I was craving this for so many, many years. And here you are to come with love and giving this. I will never forget what you have done for me. So there are people out there that are really suffering and they need simple little things and they just need love. Man. That is why Swami says love all, save all is what we need to do, and that's what people need.
We definitely are aware of the fact that South Africa has an extremely special connection with Christmas celebrations in Prasanthi Nilayam. Can you please share a little more about this special connection?
Yeah, I don't know why. And in 2008, when I came to Prasanthi, I had this inner urge to go and help the Christmas committee with decorations. And I did that 2008, 2009. And then in 2010, the organizers, the chairman at that time said, but Soobrie, we want you to become the coordinator. South Africa has been chosen to do Christmas decorations in Parathi, and we'd like you to be the coordinator for that. And since then, I'm been the coordinator for Christmas decorations right up to now, where I'm here every Christmas to do the to decorate Prashanti and all the areas, the offices, the central trust office, the hospitals, and all over, especially where people really enjoy is in the Yajur Mandir to go and decorate Swami's house where God walked, and we got a very dedicated team of people from South Africa that have committed to be here every year to help with the lighting. The lighting that you see every year for Christmas is done by South Africa. Whichever country does it, but South Africa is here to do that. I come in and get all the preparation done, get the decorations out put it into the shed, set it up. So I'll get everything ready, and we help every country with on the seva aspect. Okay, coming back to love all seva.
Looking ahead, what are some of the key projects or initiatives for your zone for Swami's centenary celebrations?
Okay, what we're doing is right now, as I told you, that our theme is the inner journey, placing a lot of emphasis on the young adults. That is why I'm here, because I got a passion and love for young adults. And normally when the young adults come to Parthi and do these leadership courses and all that, when we go back to the countries, we lose them. They're not actively involved. So this lot that's here, just over 80 of them, I'm having a meeting with them tomorrow morning, North Indian canteen upstairs, to go back with a proper action plan of how we're going to take our zone forward and how we're going to serve the community. And that is one of the initiatives. And then we had this, in April, we had this Ati Rudra Mahayajna for 9 days, and that was one of the highlights in South Africa. But going forward, we are going to have a lot of workshops, leadership workshops, because our leaders have to be strong. We have to get leaders to be highly motivated and inspired to get to make sure Baba's work is done the way it should be done. So that's another thing we're going to do, is to motivate our leadership. And we're planning to do more cataract operations. Our goal is we already did 10,100 pints of blood, but we're planning by end of next year, by the Centenary celebration, our goal is 30,000 pints of blood. And we're hoping that we can do much more cataract operations, because those are really, really of definite need. So that's where we are now. And there's more other initiatives that's coming out more. And I made it very clear to the zone, we want to go back and strengthen the Sai centers. That is where everything happens. So that's the focus, to strengthen our centers, make sure the devotees reap the maximum benefit.
What has been the most rewarding part of being a zonal chair?
This is something I never expected. And when I was called up and said, man, Uncle Soobrie, we want you to be the zonal chair, and can you do that? I said, all my appointments and roles and responsibilities that over there it's only come through his divine will. So if Swami wills it and blesses me to do that, I've got the time, I've got the passion, and I got the energy to do that. And I said, if it's Swami wills it, I'm ever ready to do that. And what I'm enjoying in this whole thing, it's keeping me very, very busy. It's keeping me very occupied. And it's helping me tremendously in my inward journey to have a lot of tolerance, a lot of patience, a lot of understanding. And the greatest challenge, and which I've won already, is to love the person that does not like you, to love the person that is saying bad things about you, and see how beautiful Swami looks in in that person. So the greatest benefit for me as a zone chair, it's helping me tremendously in my personal individual transformation. And I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And I don't know how I could thank Swami for giving me this opportunity. Nothing happens without his divine will.
And finally, what message would you like to leave for our audience and, of course, the global community of all the Sai devotees?
My message to everyone is, we are so blessed that we got the greatest avatar that treaded this earth. He has come here personally to turn our minds towards God, and he's come here to make us know, experience, and manifest that we are divine. So my message to everyone, please focus, have implicit faith, total surrender, self-confidence, implicit faith, and total surrender onto Swami's lotus feet, and he will make sure that he'll take care of your every need. So I want devotees to focus on the personal individual transformation and surrender body, mind, and soul at his divine lotus feet. And once we got Swami with us, the whole world belongs to us. Sai Ram.